Hello everyone, today let's study how to study vocabulary correctly and how to remember words very long time. When you study vocabulary, you should study 4 areas of a word. Number 1, correct spelling. Number 2, correct pronunciation. Number 3, correct definition. Number 4, correct usage. So how could you learn all of these 4 areas of a word? You should use them in real context. You should go to SNS, you should go to other channels or others SNS sites and write reviews in the target language and respond to the responses of your reviews in the target language. You should study the target language in real context, then the vocabulary will remain in your heart. Now the question remains, how can I write sentences in the target language when I don't know any word? Today I'm going to introduce how to write sentences on the zero basis. So when you try to write sentences in the target language, please don't use online translators. I don't think it will help you very much to remember words. When you try to write sentences, make your own sentences. Create your own sentences. How could you do that? Go to the dictionary that is most appropriate to you and then make use out of that dictionary. Today I'm going to show you how I use dictionary to make my own sentences. But remember, this is my way. You can have your own way. People have all other kinds of ways to remember words. But I don't think trying to remembering words not in the context is just waste of time. It will only exhaust the students. I try to cover the URL of the dictionary I am using for the matter of indirect advertisement. So the video may not be so satisfactory, but learn how I use the dictionary and then how you could create your own sentences. When you don't know any Korean word, you may ask, how can I experience Korean words? Then base your Korean vocabulary study on your native language. For example, you want to say, I met my friend today. You don't know any word. Then go to the dictionary and write in your native language. So let's search I. Now you have 나는 here. I, 나는. Now you have 나는 met. Now go to these example sentences. 만났다, met. Now you have 만났다. my, 저의, 나의, 난. So, which one will you choose? Choose first one. Even though you started with 나 in the sentence, for the beginners, don't try to be so grammatically correct. Just try to use any word you want. Experience writing your Korean sentence. But the better choice will be 나의, because you started with 나. And then let's see what it is. Friend in Korean is 친구, but friend 동창. 동창 is alumnus, but you go with the first choice. And then you have 오늘날. 오늘날 has definitions like today, these days, this day, present day, nowadays. Let's click 오늘. 오늘 has limited definition, today and this day. So which one do you think will be better for your choice? I think 오늘 is better because 오늘 does not include definitions like these days, nowadays. So your whole Korean sentence will be 나는 오늘 나의 친구를 만났다. Write it there in the search section and click. You have I met my friend today. Now you know how to say, I met my friend today in Korean. So in this way, you keep writing your journal every day. So if you write your journal every day, you can search new words every day, and then you can make use out of your search. And then if you keep doing that, I think your vocabulary power will be accumulated and get strong. On top of this, you read some Korean articles. There are a lot of online newspaper sites in Korean, so go there and find some interesting articles. Try to read them. If you run into some new words, you should spend some time working on them.